time is 11:46 on Friday the 16th of January. Log 1. So, I initially planned to start this on January 1st as like kind of a New Year's resolution thing, but that didn't happen, and I didn't really want to do it like the 2nd of January because I missed the first day. But I'm regardless, I'm here now. And basically the idea of these logs is to document my life and what I'm doing, so that I can look back and see where I was like a year ago, or like 2 or 3, pretty much it's just so I can look back and see where I was. I have tried journaling, and I don't like it because my brain's too sleepy at the end of the day to try and write anything constructive or meaningful. And so I figure this is the next best thing. I'm actually gonna straighten my chair a little bit. And so the idea is just to run through my day and what's happening in my life. I was trying to put this off until a day where I actually did something interesting that I could talk about. But that's like it'll just be forever before I start. But let me introduce myself, since this is the first log and it is on the internet and other people are going to watch it. So I'm Jude. I am, at the time of recording, 16 years old. And I have big dreams. Some might say delusional, which is fair. But yeah, basically I want to like run through like what I did my day, maybe share something insightful that I learned. But this is really just to document what I'm doing of a day. I'm not cutting this, I'm not editing it. This is just going to go up as is. This is not going to be edited at all. And so excuse me if I'm stuttering or I'm pausing a little bit. No, I'm not apologising to you. This is my log, and if you want to join me, you're going to have to deal with this until I get decent. But yeah, okay, so I'll start. So my day today, I woke up around 11 o'clock. Not really an early start. But I got up and I had something to eat, and I like meandered around and I like tidied my room and like got it ready for recording. And then I went to work. I went to work at 2 o'clock, and I worked for 7 hours. And I got home at 9, and I sat down and I watched TV for like an hour to 2 hours. And now I'm here doing this before I go to bed. It's a very uneventful day. And so I thought I'd instead take this time to like kind of set expectations for what I want this to be. Firstly, I'd like to try and run this for as long as possible. The idea is to do a log every day, and me do like a log at the end of a day, and I will upload it to YouTube at 12 o'clock the next day. So it's consistent, and I want to see how long I can run that for. I want to see how long I can keep the streak. I'd like to go at least a year. I'd like to do this for at least a year. That's my first goal. And then after a year, I'll see where I'm at with it and if I want to continue or not. But I'm going to try it for at least a year. I want to do a lot this year. I want to try and start a business and make some money. And nothing crazy, like probably just going to be like editing or something for other people. But I just want to try and make some money and like have enough to like live, basically. Like I want to try and move out. Obviously that's kind of tricky when you're like 16. I'm going to be turning 17 this year, but it's going to be like it's tricky to do that. It's not legal, and I have looked this up. Like, it is, if you get like a landlord that's chill about it, you don't have to be 18. They just prefer it because you can actually sign like a legally binding agreement. But whatever, this is a tangent. I'd like to try and run this for a year. I want to do a lot of stuff this year. Like I think I've written down, like I want 2026 to be the year where I live the most life. Like I want to try and learn like new stuff. I think I've spent about a year, maybe 2 years, probably three actually. Actually, realistically, I think I've spent most of my time through high school, like not really paying attention to the world. Like I spent not like a stupid amount of time online. Like don't get me wrong, but like I've not been like actively going out and like trying to seek new experiences or like doing like cool stuff. Like I've just not tried to do that. Like I've just kind of like just done like school, and then I've come home from school and I've like done like whatever. Like it's not been that exciting. At least I feel like I can't. There's nothing really memorable apart from like holidays and stuff that we went on. There's nothing really memorable in the last like 5 years of my life. And I want to try and change that. So that's why I like my one goal for this year is literally to live more life than I've ever lived before. And so I have a guitar sitting in my room that I bought I don't know how long ago for like 20 quid in a charity shop. I want to try and learn that this year. A bunch of other goals like read 50 books. Because I read a lot. I used to read a lot. And I like last year I didn't read anything. I don't think I finished a single book last year. And that was coming from somebody that was reading like 2 or 3 books a month at least, usually more, every year up until that point, and then I just stopped. Like last year I just completely stopped. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably something to do with like exams and like stuff. Like my GCSEs were last year, so that could be a reason. But yeah, don't really have a good excuse for that. But yeah, this is my goal. I want to try and make 2026 the year where I live the most life, and I also want to try and document that so that I can look back when I'm older and go like, isn't it so cool that like I was doing this when I was 16? Like, isn't that so cool? And so I thought I'd like do this log and like see how that goes and see how long I can run it for. And I do apologize if this is boring, but at the same time, this isn't for you. This is for me. So you're more than welcome to watch and like follow along. But you know, and I think it would be cool if other people like find my life interesting. But like that was my day today. I didn't do anything particularly interesting, and I'm not gonna lie about what I did in order to seem more interesting. But yeah, that was my day. My plan is to like when I'm actually doing stuff, like doing interesting things, I'll be able to like come in the log and say like today I learned like how to do like I played a full song on the guitar, or I made like I sold like I made money. Like I think that would be cool to like come on the log and be like, oh my god, I made like I did something today. Yeah, but I'm also going to try and keep these short. This one's probably going to be a bit longer. I suspect this is going to run into like 10, 12-ish minutes. Maybe less. I'll try and keep it shorter. But yeah, this is the idea for the log. What I want to do. And yeah, I'll try and include because I do have another YouTube channel where I'm trying to like document. Literally, what I'm saying here, like what I want to do, I'm going to try and document all of that in a more like entertaining way. On there, this is literally just so I don't miss anything, because trying to film absolutely everything all the time is really hard. So I thought I'd do this as like every night I'll do this, and then that way I always remember what I did that day. So yeah, I'll like include clips in here. If I'm talking about something that I did today and I played a full song on guitar, I'll include a clip from that of me doing that if I filmed it. Yeah, so this is not going to be just like a complete talking head the entire time, although that's probably what you're going to get. I'm also going to try my best to keep a camera on me of some description at all times, so you don't just have to listen to audio. But yeah, I make no promises. Yeah, this is a project I'm excited about starting, and I think it's better that I just started this now, even when like I have nothing interesting to talk about. Just as just to get it started, just get the ball rolling. Really, yeah. This is. I'm not editing this. I think be really good if I just like keep this as raw as possible. Like, this is a log. This is not supposed to be entertaining, and this is. I'll probably pull clips from this. If I say something interesting, I'll probably pull clips from the log and put it on like my other videos if that helps add to the story or whatever. But yeah, this is. I'm glad I started when I did and didn't wait any longer. Ideally, I would have started on the 1st of January and ran it January to 1st January, but I started on the 16th. So that's something. And it's better than not starting at all. I think, what's the Chinese proverb? Best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, second best time's now. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for this, and yeah, I hope this year is going to be really interesting, and a lot of fun. Yeah, and I'll try and top that every year after that until I can't. So, yeah, the time is 11:57 on Friday the 16th of January. Log end.